What does a one-run lead in the seventh inning feel like? For the home team, it's the tense, hopeful countdown to victory. 9 more outs. But for the visiting team, it's an opportunity, a chance to flip the script in a single moment. Welcome back to Baseball Extra, where we break down the moments that define the game. Tonight, we're watching a masterclass in late-inning drama. The New York Mets hand the ball to their flamethrower, Ryan Stanek, to protect a 4-3 lead. But the Milwaukee Brewers, a team on a tear, refuse to go quietly. What happens next is a stunning chain reaction of smart hitting, tough luck, and raw power that leads to an absolute eruption. This isn't just a rally, it's a complete takeover. How did one of the hardest throwers in the game get overwhelmed by a series of singles and a single, explosive swing? Stick around as we dissect every single play of this incredible Brewers comeback. All right, let's set the scene. It's the top of the seventh, and the Mets are clinging to a 4-3 lead. To shut the door, they bring in Ryan Stanek. Now, if you just look at Stanek's era, you might be scratching your head. It's been higher than he liked this season, but that number doesn't tell the whole story. Lately, he's been the reliable, high-leverage arm the Mets have needed, outside of one tough outing against the Giants. His weapon? A blistering four-seam fastball that lives in the upper 90s, often touching 100 miles per hour. The strategy is simple: overpower the hitter. And who's the first man he has to face? None other than Bryce Terang, a player who is having a true breakout season. This at-bat is a fantastic clash of styles. You have Stanek's raw power versus Terang's incredible transformation at the plate. Think about this. Terang hit a total of 13 home runs over the last 2 seasons combined. He's already got 10 this year. His ops has skyrocketed. But the most telling number is his average exit velocity. Last year, it was 85 miles per hour. That's contact, but it's not forceful contact. This year, it's jumped to 89. That 4-mile-per-hour leap is the difference between a routine groundout and a line drive that finds the gap. He's not just a platinum glove defender anymore. He's a legitimate offensive threat. Stanek comes right at him with that heat, but Terang is ready. He keeps his hands inside, delivering a short, compact swing directly to the ball. He doesn't try to do too much. He gets on top of a 99-mile-per-hour fastball and calmly shoots it into the opposite field for a leadoff single. Just like that, the tying run is on base, and the pressure is immediately back on the Mets. With Terang on first, the strategic chess match begins. The Brewers decide to pinch hit, sending up Caleb Durbin. This is a savvy move. Even though it's a righty-on-righty matchup, the Brewers' analytics show that Durbin handles high-velocity four-seam fastballs, Stanek's specialty, better than the sinker balls some other pitchers throw. Meanwhile, everyone in the stadium is watching Bryce Terang at first base. He's already swiped 21 bags this season, good for 9th in the league. He represents the tying run, and the threat of him stealing is immense. Stanek knows it. He uses a slide step in his delivery, trying to get the ball to the plate as quickly as possible to give his catcher a chance. Anything under 1.3 seconds to the plate is considered a red light for base stealers, and Stanek is one of the toughest pitchers to run on in the entire league, having given up just 1 stolen base all year. Durbin steps in. He gets a 99-mile-per-hour fastball for a strike. He adjusts and gets his bat on a 90-mile-per-hour slider. He hits it hard, a screaming line drive at 97 miles per hour. But it's directly at Francisco Lindor at shortstop for the first out. That is just brutal luck for Durbin. He did his job perfectly, hitting the ball in the barrel, but had nothing to show for it. Incredible base running awareness by Terang, however, to freeze and get back to the bag without getting doubled off. 1 out. So, the tying run is still at first. But now, there's 1 out. Joey Ortiz steps up. Ortiz has already impacted this game, reaching on an error in the 2nd inning that led to the Brewers' first 2 runs. He's looking to do some more direct damage here. The cat and mouse game continues between Stanek and Terang. The count goes to 0-2 on Ortiz. Stanek is in the driver's seat. He's 1 pitch away from getting the 2nd out and neutralizing the threat. He fires. Ortiz, just trying to protect the plate, throws his bat out and makes contact. It's a soft, looping fly ball down the right field line. It's not hit hard at all. Is it fair? Is it foul? It lands just inside the line, a perfect paper cut of a hit. And then, a huge break for the Mets. The ball takes one hop and bounces over the wall and into the stands for an automatic double. Now, you might think that's great for the Brewers, and it is. They now have runners on second and third with only one out. But honestly, the Mets caught a massive break. With Turang's speed, if that ball stays in the park and rattles around in the corner, he scores easily. The automatic double forced him to stop at third. The tying run is 90 feet away, but it's still not home. The Brewers are in business, but the Mets have a moment to breathe and regroup. The pressure is now at its absolute peak. Tying run on third. Go ahead run on second, one out. The Mets coaching staff comes out for a quick chat, but they decide to stick with their guy, Ryan Stanek. The infield is brought in, playing on the grass to cut down the run at home plate. And who steps into this pressure cooker? Sal Frelick. Frelick is one of the toughest outs in the National League. He's hitting nearly 300 on the year and over, 320 with runners in scoring position. But more than that, he's an absolute nuisance with 2 strikes. He will foul off tough pitch after tough pitch, taking ugly swings just to stay alive. His goal isn't to hit a home run. It's simply to put the ball in play. Stanek gets ahead of him quickly, 0-2. This is the moment. The Mets are on the verge of escaping, but this is where Frelick thrives. He chokes up, widens his stance, and prepares for battle. The Brewers put on the contact play. This means Turang is breaking for home the second he sees the bat make contact, no matter where the ball is hit. Frelick puts the 0-2 pitch in play. It's a slow chopper toward shortstop. Linder has to charge it, knowing he has no time to waste. But the ball was hit too softly, and Bryce Turang is simply too fast. Linder has no play at the plate. Turang slides in safely. This game is tied at 4. That is a perfect example of clutch hitting without the glamour. It wasn't a bomb. It was a simple, fundamentally perfect piece of situational hitting. Frelick fought, put the ball in play, and trusted his teammates' speed. A brilliant play all around. It marks the end of the line for Ryan Stanek. So, with the game tied 4-4, the Mets make the call to the bullpen. They bring in their prize trade deadline acquisition, the man they got to win these exact situations, Ryan Helsley. This is who they gave up top prospects for. Helsley is known for 2 things: a fastball that can reach 105 miles per hour and a slider that is virtually unhittable. Batters are hitting below 100 against that slider all season. He is their ultimate weapon. The situation is now 2 outs, with the go-ahead run, Joey Ortiz, still standing on third base. The first batter Helsley has to face is Isaac Collins, who has a strange but perfect history against him, 3 for 3 in his career. Helsley immediately shows off the hardware, pumping in a 102-mile-per-hour fastball for a strike. The count quickly goes to 0-2. Collins is just trying to survive the onslaught. Helsley dials it up even further, throwing a fastball at 104 miles per hour that Collins just manages to foul off. The velocity is just breathtaking. But while the epic battle between Helsley and Collins is unfolding, the man on deck, William Contreras, is watching. He's seeing the timing, seeing the pure, unadulterated heat. Helsley finally gets rid of Collins to end the inning, or so we thought. No, that was the previous batter. The inning is not over. 2 outs. Go ahead run at third. Correction during live recording could be, my mistake, Collins is still at the plate battling, with 2 outs. After another foul, the batter is now Contreras. Correction 2. The script says Collins is at the plate, then Contreras hits the homer. There seems to be a sequencing error in the original script. I will correct it to flow logically. The inning ends with a play involving Collins, or Contreras comes up after him. Let's correct the flow based on the provided text. Helsley gets 2 strikes on Collins. With 2 outs and the go-ahead run at third, the tension is immense. Collins hangs in there, battling off that incredible heat. And then, stepping to the plate is William Contreras. After all that high-velocity drama, Contreras comes up on the very next pitch from Helsley. There is no fear. There is no hesitation. Helsley delivers another triple-digit fastball. Contreras turns on it. An absolute explosion of sound and energy. He hits a 100-mile-per-hour fastball and sends it out at 105 miles per hour. There is no doubt about this one. It's a towering 2-run shot. The Brewers' dugout erupts. In the blink of an eye, the late-inning drama has reached its stunning conclusion. A 4-3 Mets lead has vanished. A 4-4 tie has been shattered. The Brewers have put 4 runs on the board in the top of the seventh and now lead 7-4. William Contreras, with one swing, delivered the knockout blow. And there you have it, a complete meltdown for the Mets bullpen and a masterful, opportunistic inning from the Brewers. It started with a simple leadoff single, was fueled by a bloop hit and a contact play, and was capped off by one of the most clutch home runs you will see all season. This is what makes late-game baseball the best drama in all of sports. What do you think was the most critical moment of this inning? Was it the unlucky lineout by Durbin, the automatic double that kept Terang at third, or was it simply the unstoppable power of William Contreras? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. And if you love deep dive breakdowns that go beyond the box score, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to Baseball Extra for more content just like this. Thanks for watching.